Let's go! Today we're having the Madrid derby. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? I'm ready. Kinda scared though, low key. What if we lose? No, don't think about that. Don't even think about that. Madrid, baby! Actually, kinda nervous, you know. A lot of our players injured. Rodrigo's playing, that's good. Jose Luis playing. It's alright. We're playing away as well. Not at our home. Even better. I just don't like how Kepa is starting over Lunin, you know? I get it. Bro play in Premier League, but Lunin definitely deserved the chance, yo. I'm gonna put the stream down here in a little bit. I'm gonna see the score. Camavinga! Camavinga! Kind of forgot Lucas Vasquez is starting. Thought Carvajal was, but excuse me. I just remember he got injured. Woo. Jude Bellingham. Before the game started, hold on. Hold on. This is the jersey. Celebrate like Jude. That's how you do it, bruh. That's how you celebrate, Jude. You probably can't even see that shit, but you know. Vamos! Oh, you can't hear.
That he's shown as well, just 20 years old. The two players,
Vamos!
two sets of players
Vamos!
out onto the pitch. Atletico Madrid, well, just listen to the noise for a moment.
I don't know if I could show you guys the thing, you know? I don't know. Not yet.
And there they are, away to the right. Flags and scarves above their heads.
We're playing away. This is going to be a tough game.
Quite like the old Vicente Calderon. But when they want it to, it really does rock. And the noise levels tonight are already pretty special.
Antoine.
Diego Simeone, who, well, this season, in the very first game of Atletico Madrid season, when we still had
Luka
into the team talks during the
best midfielder in the world. Don't even try.
Strict breaks, we heard Simeone say, attack.
Te quiero Real Madrid. Te quiero Real Madrid.
Since the midpoint of last season after the World Cup, such a different style from them, and it didn't deliver a trophy last season, but it might just do this season. I'm delighted to be joined by Andrea Orlandi. We've already heard your prediction. Did you not say that Atletico would win tonight?
I said that, yes.
You did. You did say that.
I was impressed with.
And you haven't changed your mind on the way up to the commentary box.
No, I'm out of my breath, but I haven't changed my mind. Good evening, Pete. Good evening, everyone. You were talking about the attacking style of Atleti, and I have to say that by the end of last season, it was a little bit more organized than what we've seen so far. This season, but obviously this is the new idea of a Cholo the evolution that the fans wanted to see. Let's see how it goes tonight against Real Madrid. And for me, it's a mystery really how the team is going to be set up, because we see lots of midfielders, not too many attacking players. So let's see what Ancelotti's going for.
Well, we've just seen the Atleti side on your screens. Molina, Savic, Jimenez, Hermoso and Lino across the back. Koke, Saul and Llorente in midfield. And Morata up front with Antoine Griezmann. 15 league goals last season. Antoine Griezmann's only scored once so far. The two sets of players behind a sustainable development banner, one of the league's campaigns this season.
Jude Bellingham on my days.
We'll have a look at the Real Madrid side, and as Andrea has already said,
Looks so good,
It's
man.
difficult to work out quite how they're going to line up. What we do know is that this
Look good,
man will
man.
be getting into the
Just
penalty
keep scoring
area.
for us.
Jude
Keep
Bellingham
scoring.
getting into the 6-yard box as well. No matter what minute of the game, the first minute, the last minute, that's what he'll be doing tonight, and that's the task that Atletico have to stop him. Here is the Real Madrid lineup. It's
got Kepa in the goal.
First Madrid
We have
derby
Lucas
for him.
Vasquez in the
Lucas
right back.
starts at
Rudiger right
because,
center
of course,
back.
there's no
Alaba left
Dani
center
Carvajal.
back. Fran Garcia left back. We got Camavinga in the holding midfield. We got Toni Kroos in the center mid. Modric, Valverde, and we have Rodrigo and Joselu.
Bellingham just behind Rodrigo.
Yeah, well, Ancelotti to start with is showing a huge amount of
It's gonna be
confidence.
good. This is gonna be good.
Madrid derby as a Real Madrid player. In midfield, obviously an extra player, Modric and Kroos in big games. They turn.
Modric and Kroos, we definitely needed them in this big game. They got the experience. They've been there, done that. We need them.
Well, we are going to have.
Wait, Joselu's not starting. It's Bellingham and Vinny. My fault.
Castaño, much loved.
What
and
the
very
hell?
Broadcast journalist.
We're
who
playing
passed
Bellingham
away
as a
last
striker.
week, and we, of
Holy
course,
shit.
observe that minute
Alright.
silence.
Minute silence. What is this thing? Oh no. Playing Vinny and Rodrigo up front. That's crazy. I mean, I get it. Bellingham's big. You could just cross it and hope for the best. And he's very good off the ball, on the ball as well. But I just don't think that's his true strength, you know? I feel like he's built for a center midfielder. He's built for that position. He's built to make a play. He's a playmaker.
Well,
He can play, man. He can defend.
not
He's a center
lost at home
midfield.
since last
Ancelotti,
January,
please!
when they were beaten by
Please,
Valladolid,
man.
and Real Madrid have not failed to
Please,
win
man.
away from home since last May.
Oh.
So both these two teams come into this game in excellent form, although, as we've already said, Atletico have not had a great week, and they'll be out to last week's,
I'm gonna put it on,
according
man.
to Simeone, terrible, awful, worst performance since he's been coached, performance behind them.
Absolutely, that's a big statement from El Cholo Simeone to say it was the worst performance, and I kind of agree. You know, an Atletico de Madrid that was flat, that had no energy, no urgency. Obviously, you know, an Atleti that we're not used to see. This man here, Antoine Griezmann, is going to be key. You know, he's had a slow start of the season compared to his standards last year. You remember that last year we had a World Cup in between, lots of games.
Vamos.
Players haven't really rested, so they're starting now.
Well, we're underway. Real Madrid kicking from left to right as we look, and Lucas plays the ball back to Rudiger. We've almost forgotten about Real Madrid's injuries. They've started the season so well, but they, of course, are still without Vinicius, still without Militao, and still without Courtois. And that will be the way it is, certainly in the case of Militao and Courtois for the duration of the season. Here's Rodrigo, can't keep that one in play. Throw to Atletico Madrid.
Can
The
you see the
first
score?
ball comes up from those Atletico supporters away to our right. Saul back to
There we go, there we go.
and Jimenez across to Molina, who's made an excellent start to the season. Savage
Alright,
sent off
vamos.
last season. 3 players sent off for Atletico Madrid in the 3 derbies that were played last season.
Yeah, careful.
Molina on the attack. Morata in the middle. Griezmann joining him. Saul is there as well. Here is Antoine Griezmann. He gives it back to Molina. Molina drills in the cross, but he can't get it past Fran Garcia, and it's out for a corner.
Yeah, a good start from Atletico de Madrid. I was going to tell that obviously trying to figure out what Ancelotti's done
Don't get
today,
nervous,
and he's gone for a diamond in midfield with Luka Modric being top of the diamond. Bellingham has moved into a forward position, starting more on the wide left, and Rodrigo on the right, which is kind of strange. Let's see how it progresses throughout the game. Let's see if he just wants to catch Atleti by surprise.
Well, it's going to be Griezmann swinging this corner towards the near post. It's cleared back out to the corner taker and blocked again by Fran Garcia. Well, he's not usually one for aberrations, is he, Ancelotti? Remember playing Modric as a false nine against Barcelona, and that didn't work well. But few and far between when he does something out the box.
Yeah, absolutely. But this season we are seeing something different. And at times he's tried the diamond. At times he's tried the Christmas tree. The formation, because he doesn't have Karim Benzema anymore. So when José Lu's playing, he does try something different. Today there's no striker.
Counter, Rodrigo.
So he needs to adapt to his team.
Modric on this counter-attack has played in Valverde. Valverde's first touch just allowed Savic to send that one back to Jano Black. Madrid always a threat with Valverde's pace on the counter-attack. They've been gifted possession here. It's Jude Bellingham drifting through the red and white striped shirts. He's not brought down. And Atletico can from here with Saul. Back to Griezmann. Out to Lino. He currently seems to be winning the battle.
Ref, that was a foul, ref. Come on. He wasn't going for the ball.
Riquelme and Galán are both on the bench. They've been other alternatives used by Simeone. Here's Savic, out to Molina. Into Llorente. Koke, who's had only played 7 minutes this season before the start of this game. That was on the first day of the season. Went off with a muscle injury and he's back tonight. Lino with the cross, Morata with a header, it's 1-0. Atletico Madrid take
No!
and the stadium erupts.
No!
Gets to celebrate the goal inside 3 minutes. What a start to the season Morata's had. 3 goals in the league coming into this game, plus 3 goals for Spain, and it's now 4 in the league, and it's Atletico Madrid 1, Real Madrid 0.
Sometimes football is easy, Pete. Obviously Atletico Madrid in possession, they play the ball to the wide man. He looks inside, is completely unmarked. He's got all the time in the world to look up and put the ball where the striker wants it. It's actually, I'm gonna give Lino 60% of this goal, because the ball is absolutely special. Morata does really well to redirect it to goal, but the delivery was outstanding, important for Lino as well. He's starting, Simeone is trying something different on the left. There's no Carrasco anymore. Look at his movement. Alaba doesn't really know. At the back of the second centre back. Good finish, great start for Atleti.
Well, as you say, brilliant.
Yeah, is it? Yeah.
Talking about that void that's been left by Carrasco. But his cross and Morata just drifting behind Alaba.
Good cross, though.
And powering his header past Kepa. What a start for Simeone's side. And Camavinga plays the ball back to Kepa. Bruno Begarecci is pitch side for us tonight. The atmosphere has been cracked up a couple on the in terms of volume, Bruno.
Evening, Pete. Andrea, I'm not sure if you can hear me from down here with all the noise going on inside the stadium after that goal. And once the ball went in, Carlo Ancelotti gesturing towards David Alaba, sort of saying, what happened? What were you doing? And Alaba almost recognising his mistake and looking over and saying,
he didn't jump.
You got away from me. So Carlo Ancelotti not too happy with the defending there.
Bro did not jump whatsoever.
Like, what the hell? Take the early lead, and it's rocking inside the Metropolitano.
They have gone behind before this season, Real Madrid, and they have to come from behind tonight. Camavinga plays the ball out to Valverde. Here's Lucas Vázquez, dispossessed by Lino. He's had a very good start. Lucas to Camavinga, under pressure from Koke. Bellingham back to Toni Kroos. Out to Fran Garcia. Fran Garcia gets his first run of the night against Molina. Checks back. Cross with it once more.
I just want to test out how
from what I see so far, fullbacks are going to be very important. Both Lucas Vázquez and Fran Garcia in attack, because Real Madrid builds with 3 at times. Toni Kroos dropping into the left area where normally the fullback should be, but obviously he's a better player on the ball than Fran, so Ancelotti doesn't want to give the youngster that pressure in the first build-up. And Lucas Vázquez on the other side. Modric, Bellingham and Rodrigo, they still need to find their place in the game, where the space is. And obviously, they're trying to get the grips to what's happening tonight. Good start from the home side.
Valverde threads that one through. It runs just beyond Rodrigo and to Jano Black. Fran Garcia with the slice.
We're already down, bro. We're not even 10 minutes in. We're already down.
Let's go goal kick. The only other surprise maybe in this team selection, Andrea, that Fran Garcia gets the nod tonight and not a slightly more cautious option maybe with Nacho?
Yeah, I'm surprised, Pete. I thought that as he used the experience in midfield and he's playing Modric and Kroos, because these are games where, you know, these are different games. There's different vibes, obviously. There's a lot at stake, you know, the local derby. And I really thought that Nacho was going to play ahead of Fran and maybe Alaba used as a fullback. But that's a huge, you know, show of confidence from Carlo Ancelotti for a player that on his first appearance at the Bernabeu was subbed off at half-time. Obviously, you know, he comes from giving 2 assists, so it's important that he gets, you know, more game time for his Madrid career.
Saul took the gamble there, going back to Oblak, who was under pressure from Bellingham and Rodrigo, and his clearance illustrates how much pressure he was under because he put it straight out of play. Fran Garcia with a throw, back to Cross. Camavinga tries to thread that through to Modric, but it's intercepted. Savic.
And the problem is,
there's a chance here.
Rudy.
Get
Thank you.
Rudiger, he can't. The ball goes back to Kepa.
the problem is if Real Madrid has a mistake in that first phase of possession, the fullback is Toni Kroos. So we saw Llorente running in behind. Obviously, Savic picked the wrong pass.
The fullback is Toni Kroos. Don't underestimate Toni Kroos like that, please.
Trying to get the cross in. It's a it's gone.
No, Toni Kroos not that fast. You get the IQ though, the IQ.
That's why Fran Garcia needs to be very effective in the game.
Don't blame my boy Toni
because
like
defensively
that.
they're going to be taking risks, and if Atleti, uses it well, they have their advantage. We see Llorente with his legs is going to be, and there's only a winner in our race with Toni Kroos.
Well, we saw, I think it was in the Celta game or possibly the Almeria game when Almeria took the lead, and it was Kroos who was having to make the run back and didn't get there in time.
Long game, guys. Long game. Long game. We got this in the bag.
Griezmann with the corner.
We don't got this in the bag currently, but we're working on it.
Morata on the edge of the 6-yard box. It goes beyond him. It goes beyond everyone. In the end, it comes out to Koke. He heads it back into the 6-yard box, and the header wide from Jimenez.
I'm just clenching my ass right now.
And I understand why he's desperate, because look,
Atletico Madrid to score.
Nobody. He gets ahead of
for
Rudiger,
the second one
over him, and then,
that fast,
from the
especially.
rebound, he gets close to it. But
we're only about to hit 10 minutes.
It's a huge mistake from
I don't want
Madrid.
that to
If
score
there is
another
one player
one
you
on
need to
us.
mark,
It's going to be hard to do a comeback, a remontada.
Disjointed start that Real Madrid have
Oh
made
my
to the game.
days,
Cross
bro.
plays it forward to Bellingham.
Bellingham, man.
Bellingham will carry it forward.
Come on, Bellingham. Ref!
And is he brought down? He is,
Thank
says
you.
the referee. Saul's foul. Madrid's free kick.
Easily foul.
Toni
Easily.
Kroos with it. Rodrigo very mobile ahead of him. Camavinga with the crossfield pass. Fran Garcia plays it back to Toni Kroos. Here's Kroos once more.
What a pass. Toni Kroos. I
Fede
love
Valverde.
that pass. Such a
Camavinga to
pinpoint
Kroos.
accurate
Kroos
pass.
thinks about the shot. It takes a deflection. It's difficult for Oblak, but
Good shot.
takes it comfortably.
Good effort.
Obviously, Atletico Madrid wins.
That's what we need. That's what
They
we
set
need.
up
Keep
differently,
shooting.
As Mario Hermoso is the fullback, and they start with 4 at the back. Out of possession, they do defend with 5-3-2. Where is the spaces on the sides of the 3 midfielders? This is where Toni Kroos is dangerous. This is where Valverde needs to make the difference. This is where I think that Modric should come a little bit deeper and be more on the ball, because you haven't seen Modric so far in the game.
Stop fouling my boy.
Well,
Stop fouling my boy. You really feel threatened to my boy.
Spoken publicly about that. He knew that would be the situation at the start of the season. Here's Camavinga, but he does start tonight.
Camavinga.
Is very wide on this near side. Likewise, Fran Garcia on the far side, but the ball is played inside to Camavinga.
I think it should be Tchouameni. Tchouameni should have started instead of
Vasquez
Camavinga.
closed down by Lino. Back
I
to
love
Rudiger.
Camavinga, but Tchouameni is better in that position. In the CDM position.
Alaba to Toni Kroos.
Just more. It's better, honestly.
Madrid keeping the ball, but not harming Atletico at the moment. In fact, they're
Just
going
passing
backwards.
it around, I
Modric
guess.
to Bellingham. Under pressure from Hermoso. Jimenez and
Nice.
Saul, but Madrid come away
Keep
with
it going,
Modric.
boys. Keep it going. Back.
Back to Rudiger. Toni Kroos
Another pass.
to Lucas Vasquez.
You guys just joining. We're down by 1.
Cross once more.
We are down by 1. I don't like this.
Here's Bellingham.
We're down by 1 early. So early.
Modric, Fran Garcia and Rodrigo are currently the 3 Madrid players highest up the pitch on the edge of the Atletico penalty area.
Come on, lads. We got this. We got this.
Cross to Valverde. A little bit of space and time for Fede Valverde. But he can't get beyond Saul. It comes back out to Lucas Vázquez. Camavinga. Laid off by Rodrigo and then by Lucas. Back to Camavinga.
Cross it, Valverde.
Lucas Vázquez.
Hey!
Also, but he was bullied off that one.
Well defended by Mario Hermoso. For the first time, really, a Real Madrid player made a run in behind and something happened. Nothing came out of it, but at least Atleti had to defend. So far, they're just playing sideways. Obviously, Toni Kroos plays the ball to the right. The ball goes back to Toni Kroos. There's no one.
Because Vázquez has got bullied, bro.
Bellingham is trying to move everywhere, but Fran Garcia at times he seems lost because obviously he's the main attacker on the left, but he's not getting the service that he needs. So let's see how Real Madrid can find a way.
Well, Saul was in plenty of space there, but he wasted the pass, and Simeone didn't like that in his technical area. Here's Camavinga, not brought down by Hermoso. He was brought down by Hermoso. The referee gives Real Madrid a free kick.
Give it Alaba.
Yeah. It looks so easy, Pete. A player like Camavinga with his power, speed, quality. Look how easily.
Camavinga.
Just the ball, he shows you the ball.
Camavinga.
Good foul for Real Madrid, for Alaba, I think.
Well, he's certainly the player, I was going to say over the ball. There isn't a ball at the moment for him to take the free kick with. Toni Kroos didn't like the one that was on the pitch, so he swapped it.
I think Alaba takes it, you know.
Wall for Atletico Madrid. And Alaba, who scored direct from a free kick last season against Almeria, places the ball down, crosses also over it.
Come on.
Samulino lining up behind the wall, and the wall does its job and blocks Alaba's free kick, but it is a corner.
Yeah, I think it's Saul brave enough to put his head there, to defending.
Chill.
This is where you aim.
My heart rate
put a player to go
up
there.
right now.
You know, that second player on the wall, which was Saul, but he does really well.
Corner for Madrid to be taken by Kroos.
There's Rudiger right there.
Headed away by Hermoso, flicked on by Lino. Fran Garcia out to Bellingham. Samulino comes quickly and aggressively out to Bellingham, but Bellingham is stronger than Lino. But Atletico Madrid, it was 3 against 2 there, and they came away with the ball.
Bellingham was moving nuts.
He sends Samulino down this near side. He's kept that one in play. Morata through the middle if he needs him. He's gone past Fran Garcia. Lino, he's found Morata. He almost found Morata. It was an important
good defending. That's what we need.
Lino is having a very good first 15 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. And for Atleti, it's very important. They defend
just break through our lines like that. It was so easy
they need
to
find
break
a player
through.
that opens things
So
up.
easy to counter.
Ball from Koke. Who does he look for? Antoine Griezmann. His first touch.
Ancelotti, man, what are you cooking, bro? What are you cooking,
defense, and as you
Ancelotti?
said, very positive first 15 minutes for Samulino in a position where he has to become an important player for El Cholo.
Savage for Atletico Madrid. Now Molina. Another crossfield pass from Atletico Madrid. Comes off a little bit better this time. They keep possession at least. Griezmann. Lino back to Griezmann.
Rudiger, stop it, Rudiger.
Steps away from him.
Nice!
Finds Morata. Does find Morata from the rebound.
Good. No. ¿Qué pasa, güey? ¿Qué pasa? What the hell? Don't score yet. Hold on. The Wi-Fi bugging out.
Mistake. It was difficult to defend that ball from Samulino in the opening goal, but this time he read the pass really well to anticipate Griezmann.
Molina with the throw. He gets it back from Koke. Lino once more up against Fran Garcia. Into Saul.
Don't let him cross it.
With a header, it's 2-0. Atletico Madrid double their lead.
The same goal. The same goal as the first one.
Second goal of the season.
Kepa, what were you doing?
And once again, Samu Lino was at the heart of it. Griezmann scores. Atletico Madrid 2, Real Madrid 0.
Well, I was talking about Alaba being and paying attention in the box. Antoine Griezmann, believe me, is not the tallest player on the pitch. For Atleti, it's very easy. Lino gets the ball
down by
Saul.
2.
Nobody goes
Just
with
my
it.
luck,
Nobody
huh?
follows the runner. The cross is a very good one, and then Griezmann, you know, with the power.
Bro,
to down. It's a
20
great
minutes
finish.
in.
No chance
We're
for
down
Kepa.
by 2.
2-0 Atleti. And what a start for the home
Stop
side.
kissing that badge.
Well, Simeone currently
This team is bigger.
having words with Llorente on the touchline as we get ready to get back underway. Bruno, he's a happy man. Diego Simeone.
I'm not happy. I'm not a happy man.
Carlo Ancelotti. Well, I can't see in the dugout. Presumably.
Kepa,
sat down,
Kepa,
not too happy about the
Kepa.
He's disappeared
Kepa, that was you, man.
No.
No.
Of his players. He's gone back into the dugout.
Why? I told you we should get loaned in.
To his son,
Kepa, what are you doing, man? That's a save.
Maybe needs tweaking because his team are on the back foot here as Atletico Madrid push forward again.
Llorente with the ball. Griezmann in the middle if he can find him. Still Llorente, and in the end, drove it goal. It was blocked by Alaba.
We're almost down by 3 just right then.
Plays it back to
My
Savage.
God.
Savage out to Molina. Real Madrid are all over the place at the moment defensively. Every time Atletico Madrid goes
Vamos, equipo, vamos.
But it all starts
Still
from
a long game,
with
still a long
attacking.
game.
For me, there's no.
I believe, I
I was
believe.
gonna say
We believe.
There's a mistake.
Counter, Rodrigo. Counter this,
Counter-attack.
Rodrigo.
Modric is
Dribble
up
all
to
them.
Bellingham is
Dribble
back
against
to
all of
the
them.
line, and Rodrigo's driving run takes him to the
What
right.
the hell?
And that tame shot goes past Yano Black's right hand upright.
He's wasting chances like that, Rodrigo. Come on, lad.
everything is a little bit disorganized. I don't really know where Bellingham is playing. Now we see that Diamond, you know, defensively with Bellingham up front with Rodrigo, but when Real Madrid has the ball, they move.
We're down by 2.
But they can't find the
I'm
gaps,
actually
they
tight
can't find
here.
spaces. That is not really happening for the full
Down by 2 is
attacking
insane
wise.
right now.
And when you're not organized on the ball, then Atleti, they are finding the gaps when they have to. The 2-0 up. You know what Atleti is, Pete. We talked about
Yo,
them
down by
being
2
more
is
attacking,
insane.
but now for them is the perfect plan and the perfect scenario for their game. To sit deep in a medium-low block and then start countering.
Well, we said it right at the start of the game, just one win in the last 14 matches, and that was when Real Madrid sent their B team, really, because they just won the league.
In part because they sorted out that odd contract situation with him and he could play a few more minutes in matches. He's such a good influence on the team. They weren't happy with him when he went to Barcelona. The manner of his departure really upset some of the ardent Atleti fans. And he has spent a year repairing the damage. And I think they've taken to him once again.
Totally.
Yeah.
15 goals, 16 assists last season. I think when you look at elite players,
Camavinga, shoot this
he's the
bitch.
hardest working, best elite player in the world.
Camavinga.
Camavinga moving nuts.
Which didn't suit him at Barcelona because he didn't have to work that hard at Barcelona, but he always wanted to track back, get back into midfield, play at left back on a lot of occasions. But Atleti, he's given that freedom. He can roam around the pitch, and hard work fits perfectly with Simeone.
Running and waiting for the delivery. He's not the only one. There's 5 white shirts in the middle. Vasquez onto Modric, who teases a ball into that 6-yard area. Might get a second bite here. I'm going to sit down. The man who's heading towards 1,000 career appearances. He's been there, seen it, done the lot. Carlo
I'm doing the
Ancelotti,
Carlo,
he's got a
nothing
conundrum to
happening right
solve.
now. What's
Yeah,
going
900
on?
of those appearances from Modric have been top class as well. But he was disappointed there. You could see from his reaction that he feels he should have done better.
Someone should have done better tracking his run.
I think
shouldn't
Alaba should have
Yeah,
done
they're
better.
causing problems out wide. I mean, Griezmann as well. Both goals, you're questioning the centre backs. Why is Morata unmarked? Why is Griezmann unmarked? They're playing 2 up front. It should be pretty obvious that they're the 2 strikers, that the 2 attacking players that Real Madrid, Alaba and Rudiger should be focused on. They're not at the races at the moment, Real Madrid, that's for sure. And I think there's confusion over the starting 11. The positions that the players are playing in, the system they're playing in.
I'm not stressed. See my smile? I'm not stressed. I know we're winning. We're winning. We're going to win.
Vasquez. Edged away by Lino.
If Vasquez keep playing like that, this smile better be disappear, man.
You can see that compact group of Atleti defenders as the ball goes in behind them, looking for Rodrigo. They did start the season, Madrid, with Vinicius and Rodrigo almost as split strikers, really, and Bellingham coming through the middle. Vinicius' injury disrupted that just a little bit, and Bellingham and Joselu were almost bumping into each other at times when Joselu come in as a number 9. They've jettisoned Joselu again this evening. He's back on the bench, and it hasn't quite really worked, has it? They haven't really found where everyone's supposed to be.
No, and I think that the Benzema leaving surprisingly out of the blue.
Man, stop with the
way
drama.
he did, I mean, it was an issue that Real Madrid weren't set
Stop
for.
with the drama.
They set their sights on Kylian Mbappe. The second transfer window, they've been waiting to sign the French striker. They were reluctant to bring anybody else in. Joselu comes in on loan from Espanyol, who's doing a decent job. He will, Joselu. He can be the focal point of attack. He's your traditional number 9. But it does make you question, early in the season, I know, but it does make you question whether Real Madrid should work harder to bring in a better replacement for Benzema, which is very tough, I admit.
I mean, we were trying to bring Kylian Mbappe, but that third one just don't want to come.
Karim Benzema. Well, they've got their eye on a unique replacement.
I mean, he's coming
in the
for free,
term.
hopefully. I keep saying this on the stream, right?
Financially, they know how much money they're going to have to commit to that cause.
But, you know, it's going to be patient.
So overcommitting this summer was never going to be part of their medium-term plan.
It's a risk, though, isn't it? I mean, it's not a given.
And
He's
when
going to
he
come to Real
comes,
Madrid. Everybody thought he was going to be here a couple of
oh
transfer
damn,
windows ago, and
it's
it
going to
didn't
be a
happen.
good time for us because we're going to keep winning every
PSG
single
want to
thing
keep
there
him.
is.
We know what the answer is to keeping him.
Good ball.
Chuck more money at him.
Good ball. Keep
Then
it alive.
It would be a mistake to just hang around waiting for one player.
Well, you're obviously impressing when you get booed at the home of your local rivals, and Bellingham certainly got jeered. The Real Madrid courtship of, or the seduction of Kylian Mbappe is not subtle, and they are not playing hard to get.
He's plan A and plan B and plan C, isn't it? Even if Benzema stayed, there was never going to go and buy anybody else to maybe think long term. Maybe Benzema might not be around for the next few years.
Camavinga. Nikov Koke gives
We
Atleti
just
control
can't
of the ball
connect
again. They've got control of the
passes
game thanks to 2 early
in
goals.
the front.
Morata
They
and
can't link
Griezmann.
up for some reason.
You're just joining us.
Not completing
Putting
any
them-
passes in the final third.
In pole position in this game.
We haven't even shoot on target yet. Come on, boys.
Is a result, should it stay like this, that will concertina the top of the La Liga table. Atleti will go up into 5th position. Real Madrid will be a point off the top. Barcelona having gone back to the top with a sensational comeback in the final few minutes of the game last night.
Like storm.
Comeback that never looked like it was going to happen, I have to be honest, when they went 2-0 down. Pretty late on in the match. There was no hint of a comeback, 76 minutes, and all of a sudden Lewandowski, 81, 85. Cancelo with a winner in the 89th minute. It was classic Barcelona digging themselves out of trouble. An awful performance, but still had enough to take them top temporarily, maybe. Real Madrid are going to have to do exactly the same because they're not playing well either in this match.
Well, they dug themselves out of a hole
Come
last
on, lads.
Sunday night over La Real when Joselu and Fede Valverde struck back to seal all 3 points. They do look a
Damn,
little bit
we're
light
down by
in
2
terms of
in the
attacking power.
the first 20 minutes.
And they took till
How
very
did
late
we
on
do
to
that?
open up a plucky
Same goal.
Union Berlin in midweek.
94th minute, pretty late on. It was Real Sociedad last week.
No. No.
Another chance for a break.
Ah!
Is waiting in
Good
the
D!
stands behind Llorente. Molina's cross. This is Griezmann. Llorente wins it back again.
Thomas gonna get a
Haven't
heart
reached the
attack.
half-hour mark yet.
Not even 30 minutes.
Llorente
You better go down by 3 now.
knows what this fixture means more than most.
Thank God. Thank God we'll stop him.
He was unlucky at Real Madrid not to play on a more regular basis, and
Ah!
it's been an excellent signing for Atletico. A bit more care there from Molina on the delivery, because that was another good opportunity for an end product for Atleti.
Carlo, think of something,
He
please.
looks stunned, doesn't he?
Get us back in the game.
Griezmann's delivery.
Where's
Vasquez
Arriba?
away.
Arriba! Arriba!
He's seen a lot
Arriba,
in his
arriba,
many years
arriba.
of management, Carlo, on Ancelotti, so not much surprises him anymore.
We lost the ball again in the middle of the park.
Griezmann thinks he's
Game on, game
been fouled.
on.
The referee is having none of it.
Shut up.
Play on.
Antoine Griezmann, go back to
Gross.
French.
Crowd on happy.
Start baking that
Griezmann's
croissant
not
for
happy.
me,
Real
bitch.
Madrid have the ball.
Get the fuck up.
And look to switch it out wide. Rodrigo.
Rodrigo.
Garcia.
And Garcia. Here we go. I can feel it. I can feel it.
Centre, and he's surrounded by 5
Camavinga.
red jerseys. This is Camavinga from
Ah!
distance. It was dipping. And it took a little deflection, I think. Crowd aren't
That's
happy
what we
that
need. That's what we need.
Griezmann wasn't afforded a
going.
chance to get some treatment.
It was Camavinga with a hope for
Ooh.
that. I think the deflection does make it a little bit more difficult for Oblak. I think Oblak has it covered, but once it deflects, and it turns
That was
into
all
a dipping
ball,
effort.
man. That was
Lucas
all
Vasquez
ball.
legitimately wins that ball back, steals it from Griezmann.
Weber's corner.
Ah!
Saved by Oblak from Freddy Valverde. His first goal of the season
going, boys.
against
Keep
Real
going.
Sociedad.
That's 2 on target. No,
Simeone
that's
won't
the
be
first
resting
on
his
target.
team in a fantastic position, but sloppy defending now. 2 or 3 players at the near post. No one taking responsibility to pick the run up of Valverde.
See, that what
But
Kepa
unfortunately,
should have
pretty
done.
much straight at him.
Should have saved it like that. No. But no.
Valverde had
He's
that
not a good
wager
goalkeeper.
last
I don't know
season
why we
with
started
Carlo
Kepa
Ancelotti,
over
didn't he,
Lunin.
in which Ancelotti said he would give up his coaching badges if Valverde didn't get 10 goals. Luckily for everyone involved, he got 12.
Oh, nah. Again? Again?
I'm steaming forward.
Don't let
again.
him cross it.
Llorente into all
Good save!
And saved down low by Kepa Arrizabalaga.
Good save, Kepa.
Good reflex
Not
stop
enough, though.
from the on-loan Chelsea goalkeeper.
Nice, Rodrigo. Win the ball back. Valverde, keep it, keep it, keep it.
Again, Athletic showing
Slow it down,
just
Cronus.
how
Slow it down, slow it down, slow it
dangerous
down.
and dazzling they can be when they slip into gear.
Damn.
Assume
It's so
that
easy
Ancelotti's
for
waiting
Atletico
till
Madrid to
half-time
counter
change
us
things
because
up.
we have nobody in the
It could be
fullback
worse than
position.
just the 2 goals conceded.
They were so like
Good
high
save from
up.
Arrizabalaga.
Like Fran Garcia and
Talk about
Vasquez
change
is
of
so high
personnel.
up
It's not for you. See
that
them
when
just make
Atletico
a
Madrid
change
counter
in the
us,
first half, 30 minutes
it's
gone.
just Alaba and
I feel that
Rudiger.
something drastic has to
and
be done
Kroos.
to rectify this situation before Atleti get the 3rd.
Nah, come on.
Morata. Outwits Alaba. And he just
We good, we good, we
couldn't
good,
quite
we
squeeze it
good, we
through to Molina, who had made a dart forward.
If anybody's watching this, right? How do you say time in Spanish? If you guys know Spanish.
Rodrigo.
Rodrigo. Dribble. Rodrigo! Rodrigo! Hey! Ref! Penalty! Ref!
Jose Maria Jimenez, who helps him to his feet.
Ridiculous, man.
As a team, they're going to rely on this because they're all over the place, but they do have a ton of players that can do
Oh
that.
my days,
that are
Rodrigo. That's a foul,
skills,
no?
Individual brilliance might be just what gets Real Madrid back in the game.
Man, Rodrigo is
And the list
moving
is
like
endless, isn't it?
R9.
Particularly midfield players, they can all do something special. So we can't write them off yet, but it's one-way traffic for Atletico have been superb.
Modric. Bellingham.
Get there, Jude.
Bit wide.
Ah,
Can't quite keep it in.
good effort, Jude. Good effort.
So again, look at the space and two
Look
centre
at the
backs.
speed. Look
They
at
don't
the
get dragged out into
space
those
they
wide
had,
positions, and when
man.
they do, it causes problems. Because there's
Coulda
only one
easily
centre
scored
back
there.
left in the box. Saul is making
Good
some
save,
terrific
Kepa.
runs
I
from
was
the
shitting
field.
on you, but that was a good save.
They're working so hard, Atleti. They can keep the pace up. Subs on the bench.
We need one. We need one before the half. We need one.
Can't let the tempo drop if you're Atleti. Simeone will be fully aware of that. But at the
We need
moment,
one
he's
before
seen
the
them
half. We
giving
need one.
everything.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys.
It's decisive.
Mercer. This is Koke.
Ah, it's farted. I don't know if
Spotted
you
the
heard
run
that.
of
But
Samuel Lino,
that was pretty loud.
who's teasing, twisting, and trying
Nice.
to cause problems for Lucas Vasquez. He is rocket fueled, Samuel Lino.
That's how you do it, Vasquez. What are your
23
position
years of
back?
age.
You were really good back then. Don't know what happened.
When you come back to a place like this, you have to buy into the philosophy that Diego Simeone ingrains in you. He demands certain things of his players. Valverde's cross is a good one. This is Toni Kroos taking an extra time.
Goal! Toni Kroos! What did I say? Come on! Come on! Vamos! Vamos! What a goal! Holy shit! Holy shit, what a goal that was. Ice cold. What do you say? Ice. Bro, he's ice cold with it.
It's the 33-year-old German who's backing up play from
Oh,
midfield. Talks
look
about
at the
individual
sniper.
brilliance.
Hmm.
And this
Bam.
is off the
Ooh.
scale.
Ooh.
The pressure is
He
being
got
closed
them.
down.
Faint.
This is
Fake.
Marcus Llorente who gets out,
Got them with the
sells
near
himself
post,
slightly.
baby.
As much as Toni
Woo.
Kroos cuts back. Goes to kid on with the left foot.
Fake,
Control,
and then
shoots with the
boom.
right foot.
Oh,
The power and
the
accuracy
German
is
sniper
what beats on black.
has arrived, baby. The German sniper has arrived.
Individual brilliance and a
Oh,
whole
my
list
mom's
of players
calling.
that are capable of that.
Oh,
That's exactly what Toni Kroos showed.
Fascinating,
Hello.
because we were just talking about what is demanded by Diego Simeone.
Yo,
and
yo.
things like that, switching off, not closing down, is something that
That won't
is
hurt me.
non-negotiable for him. He'll be
sorry,
furious
mother.
about the fact that he had the room to be able to get
Just
that shot
hype.
away.
Yep, and Marcos Llorente is willing, isn't he?
I gotta be
He's
like,
reckless defending, he gets out there, sells himself, makes it easy for Toni Kroos. And just a reminder there.
I gotta be more
yeah,
quiet. I gotta be more quiet.
Right off the 33.
They're sleeping because they have work
young talent
at
that Real Madrid have.
10 p.m.
Experience is important too.
And I feel for him a bit because he's getting put in the same bracket as Luka Modric, who's 38. And he must be thinking, hang on, I'm 5 years younger, I'm still in my prime. And this is prime.
This is
Toni
prime
Kroos.
right here.
Great take, great
Toni
control,
Kroos,
great drop
big
of
game
shoulder.
player.
All
Vamos,
that's
vamos,
left is the
vamos,
finish.
vamos.
And how many times have we seen that over the years?
Vamos, equipo, vamos.
Brilliant finish from Toni Kroos.
Long game, long game.
And will it change the momentum in this game?
alright, it's
Get
alright,
towards
it's
the
alright.
half-time break. Everything was going the way of Atletico. Real Madrid were really struggling. It could have been more than just the 2 goals.
What it does is give us
What a strike by Toni
Terrific
Kroos.
game.
I could have showed that, but
And I'm pretty
I
sure
might get a
nobody,
copyright if I showed
despite
that. But
the performance
yo,
of Real Madrid and the score,
German sniper, ain't no
nobody's
joke.
writing off Real Madrid entirely from this match.
Rodrigo. Ryan Garcia. This is Camavinga. Griezmann has come away with the ball. And the referee has played the advantage despite the foul on Morata. Morata back to his feet, so he wasn't too impaired.
Offside. Offside, no?
He's going again. I think the Balaga very quick.
Come on, bro. Lino, come on, Lino.
Referee blew his whistle for offside before.
What's going on?
Far touchline and lifted his flag.
If you know it's a fucking offside, pick up the flag. This is why I hate VAR these days. Because the linesman just like depends on the VAR, you know? They just play on. They don't care if it's offside or not. They just keep it play on. I know, bro. If you know it's offside, pick up the fucking flag, lad. Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
The lead to half time after playing so well.
Very ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous. If I change the rule in football, I probably would have changed VAR. Like, I want it gone. Disappear. No VAR. It doesn't matter if my team lose or win. No more VAR. It's a referee decision. That's it.
Phase of the game you often feel.
If I feel get cheated on, sure, why I don't care. That's the feelings I want it back, to be honest.
Moment in time.
I remember getting cheated on.
2-1 from 2 goals down.
I'm like a referee, you know. Like the disgrace game, that was one of the famous one.
Vasquez. Flipped by Rodrigo, didn't quite come off. Camavinga couldn't squeeze it through the tight gaps. Kroos has gone for another one. One from a bit further out from Toni Kroos.
Can't scream, I can't scream.
They're literally all over the place. It's
Toni
almost
Kroos
like
with
a
another strike.
where Ancelotti
So it was easy for Oblak to catch it because it went right in front of him.
Use your talent
Very easy.
and your intelligence of the game, because I'm looking at various players playing up front.
I'm cold.
That ball was played by Morata straight to Rodrigo. Ball has been played out towards the right-hand side. This is Fede Valverde.
He missed a chance again, blood.
Now Fran Garcia.
Rodrigo. Pull it back.
Rodrigo. It's Jude Bellingham.
Ah, bro, I farted again.
By Hermoso.
Bro, I'm telling you, I've been clenching my ass
Rodrigo.
whenever we get the ball.
Marched by Bellingham, doesn't quite come off. They try to keep it alive. No handball, says the referee. Bellingham's now gone through the middle. Vasquez has stayed out on this right-hand side. It's about the only constant that we've had from the Real Madrid.
We're so high up, though. Like, look how high up our fullback is.
I think he's the only player that hasn't played centre forward.
That's why we can't lose the ball
Kepa hasn't had a go yet.
in the middle of the park. We're getting booed. It's alright, boys. It's alright. That's what we expect.
Modric, Camavinga.
Put it in there. Nope, pull it back.
Waiting for a delivery. Lots of athletic bodies back. That wasn't the kind of pass that Carlo Ancelotti desired.
Hits Rodrigo in the faces. Bellingham trying a little bit of magic in the penalty box. A degree of panic from Atleti before the break, just with the 1-goal lead now. It's all about mentality, isn't it? How that sways when you concede that goal. They were flying. They had confidence. They had belief. Didn't have a care in the world about Real Madrid coming back. But now, all of a sudden, they're a little bit on the back foot, trying to protect the lead to the half-time break.
It'll be interesting to see how much work Koke can get through tonight after being out.
Played 7 minutes, first game of the season, and that's been it. So I was surprised. I mean, they do have injury issues.
There's no Pablo Barrios tonight. It's been so good for them. The bright, well-loved Atletico Madrid
3 minutes.
midfielder.
Vamos.
Thomas Lemar has picked up an injury in recent weeks as well. Rodrigo de Paul is missing as well.
No card yet.
Vincent
Nobody has been booked yet.
That might be the.
It's going to be a good game. The second half is going to be
the full 90, that's for sure.
It's going to be very physical.
Suited to playing there.
Everybody getting yellow in the
centre
second half, I believe.
Been one of the 3 central defenders.
This is that ball from Lino.
So there's one striker for the Real Madrid defence to pick up, one wide player. So that was a two-man attack against 4 or 5 white shirts, and it was so easy for Atletico Madrid.
Vasquez darting forward. He's got support from
Good
Bellingham.
ball.
Gets the
Pull it back again.
Lucas Vasquez. He is denied a chance to get
Corner,
further
corner,
infield by
corner.
Jimenez, who came across and snuffed out the danger.
Yes, last-ditch defending again from Atleti there. Really working hard to deny Real Madrid, who really believe now that they can get an equaliser before half-time and turn this game, flip this game completely around. Valverde had a chance from a corner earlier on, didn't he? So they'll be hoping for something similar with their left-footed, whipped-in delivery from Alaba.
Rudiger's made his move. He's come back out to Toni Kroos. Modric. Jude Bellingham's ball into the box. Rudiger, and coming at the back post with Alaba, and there's Camavinga off the post, and an equaliser is denied by the offside flag.
¿Qué pasa?
Well, it was absolute chaos
¿Por
inside
qué?
that 18-yard box.
¿Por qué?
There will be a quick VAR check.
Please, I'm on my knees, bro.
You can see it just as...
Wait, Rudiger didn't touch it.
Well, he's offside, but does he get anything on the ball? Well, Rudiger, he doesn't.
He doesn't. He didn't.
It
It was a foul, matter of fact.
Alaba comes in late. He's
Come on.
offside.
Come on, boys.
Now they're going to interpret it to see if they feel that Rudiger would.
VAR, please, VAR.
Played out.
What do you mean? No VAR.
Real Madrid have got a case.
VAR.
But he doesn't touch the ball.
What? How do we get a yellow for what? Why is Luka getting a yellow?
I think the case is that he does go to challenge for it, doesn't he, Rudiger? But
does he impede another player? Does he impede his opponent from challenging for the ball? That's the key.
It doesn't matter. He didn't touch the ball.
Near the ball in the end.
Bro, what's going on with these rules these days, bro?
It might be one for.
We got a yellow instead. Instead of the offside goal.
Pull apart at
What?
time.
No VAR for us?
But that's another warning for Atleti that this game is far from over yet.
Good job, Camavinga. Good job. Good tackle.
He feels a little bit aggrieved.
How you say it's a foul? This referee's some bullshit,
It
bro.
did look like an Athletic team that have only won one.
Yeah, I get it. Rudiger's offside, but
That is what the
Alaba and
offside
Camavinga is
given
not.
for. Rudiger is deemed to be participating in the play.
No, he did not, bro. Shut the fuck up, man.
Jimenez.
He didn't even touch the ball once.
Straight away for the free kick for the offside, maybe a foul. Players just appealed for
Fuck it. It's all right.
Hope that
We got
VAR
one, boys.
finds something.
Get one. Right! Hey! Last man! Last man!
VAR's not going to be needed for this foul, that's for sure.
Come on!
Yellow card.
Ref, that was last man!
It's a bit of a wild lunge, this, from Jimenez.
Come on, ref. That's the last man right
The end
there.
of a ferocious challenge.
Like, he wasn't trying to go for
Keeps
the
his studs
ball.
out of play, doesn't he? It's clumsy, it's late. Rodrigo tries his best to hurdle the big Uruguayan.
Koke was over there trying to plead the innocence to Javier Alberola, the referee. I thought initially it was he who's got the yellow card. We'll have to wait for confirmation for that. Someone's definitely got one. It looks like Jimenez. But it was a wild challenge.
A remarkable first half, hasn't it? Atleti were brilliant. Real Madrid were poor. Real Madrid have fought back. And it's a dreadful challenge. The only thing that saves him, as I say, his studs are not in play. Simeone's...
Why is Simeone doing this? You know it's a foul, you dumbass bitch.
A red card.
Don't get me
to be
tight.
honest. There's no attempt there to play the ball whatsoever.
4 minutes of added time at the end of the first 45. There's a
Pass
collision
it back
inside the
again.
box involving Savic and Rudiger. Comes back out, steered goalwards, and then half cleared by Atletico. And Griezmann just couldn't quite take it in before Fran Garcia helped it back.
4 minutes, 4 minutes. We got time, we got time.
Or was Rudiger
Luka.
interfering with play by playing or touching the ball? No. Was he interfering with an opponent by preventing them from playing the ball, being able to play the ball? Was he challenging for the ball?
I don't know. Referee just.
Possibly,
There's a VAR. This is why I don't like VAR. Like, calls like that should have been VAR. Because it's a goal. Right? That's how it should have done. If it's a goal, doesn't matter if there's a foul or offside. It should. If it's a goal, it should have been reviewed. If there wasn't a goal, if it hit the post, if somebody saved it, you don't need to VAR that. But that was a goal. That's what I'm talking about. I'm so mad, bro.
So even if they're not playing well, someone like Toni Kroos can do that. It'd be interesting to see what Ancelotti does at half-time, whether he leaves it the same or whether he does tighten things up with some sort
It's not fair, man. It's not fair.
shape for Real Madrid.
If that was Atletico Madrid, they would have reviewed it. They would have VAR that for 5 minutes, and they would have called that a goal. Nah, not for us. They don't even try to review it.
And they have to nullify the threat from Atletico.
Because at the end of the day, it's not the guys on the VAR's decision. It's the guy standing right there in the middle of the field decision. That's the referee, the main referee. He made the last decision. So if you don't look at it on the VAR, he's just gonna call what it is already. Like what's already stand on the field. And he looked like a crack addict.
There is
So
the half-time whistle. And these athletic supporters have had to
yo,
wait 41 days
sorry
to
with
see
my
their
foul
team
languages
for
I've
a second time
been saying, but I'm
this
sorry,
season.
man.
But what
I'm just
a
tight.
first half we have had.
Ferland
3
Mendy,
goals, no end to the
get
entertainment,
ready,
a
Ferland
disallowed
Mendy.
goal, possibly quite a few changes in the second.
Ferland Mendy got to start ASAP. I don't know. I don't care if he's injured or not. He's starting.
After
Like,
Semra Hunter pours over the action with
fucking
Isaac
hell.
Karanka and Guillem Balaguer next. At half-time, it's Atletico Madrid 2, Real Madrid 1.
alright, we're gonna look at fault mode. Let me put a timer for 15 minutes. Woohoo! I'm actually hungry though. I haven't ate, so I might get my food. But first, let's go to fault mob. I want to see who's playing the best. I watched this earlier this morning. It was a good ass game. Son dropped 2 goals. You know what I mean? Madison dropped 2 assists. That was amazing, yo. Arsenal thought they were the man. Now, dang you Castro, you like that? Aye. Did Greenwood play? Nah, Mason Greenwood did play, but why is he not playing full? Kubo 8.1. My boy. That's my star boy right there. Kubo. Hapon. Alright, let's see. Who's playing the worst in my team? Rudiger. Rudiger's doing decent. But yeah, it's definitely Kepa. I mean, we did this. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get my food. I'm hungry as fuck. I'm baggy, motherfucker. I don't even get my food yet. I was cooking it. Still cooking. Because, you know. Boy, know how to cook. Something like that. I gotta put a timer again for my food. I already did. Again, but start again. Here we go.
And Mendy, I think he was warming up as well, but we'll see if the substitution is
oh,
quick.
Luka Modric is out.
Look, Modric is not going to play the second half, it seems.
Why?
And it will be changes because the Real Madrid were playing very badly. It's just that they give themselves a really good chance to actually get something big out of it.
Mendy's not playing?
Well, there is a great stat for you. If you are an Atletico Madrid fan, you'll like the sound of this. When they've been leading at halftime, in the last 74 games, they've gone on to win
I'm guessing Jose Lu is replacing Modric.
But we all know
then we're putting Bellingham in the center midfield.
No one who can perform a comeback
we're putting
better than they
up
can.
front.
So certainly a fabulous second half is in store for us then. Having said that, let's hand you back over to your wonderful commentary team of Terry Gibson and Sam Butterface.
Thank you, Samra. What a Sunday night of entertainment we've got for you. Real Madrid have made one change at least at half-time, with Joselu coming off the bench to replace Luka Modric. Axel Witsel is coming on for Atleti. So both teams have rolled the dice at the start of the second 45. It's Koke who's come off the pitch. I think we were both expecting that, bearing in mind the injury that he's had. 7 minutes of football all season. He was targeting a return to the team for the Champions League against Lazio and then didn't quite manage to get back for that game. He actually has been playing as a central plank in the back three, Axel Witsel. So it'll be interesting to see where he goes in. And Joselu up top for Real Madrid at the start of the second half. Terry Gibson is alongside me. Is this more conventional from Real Madrid?
Kick off, baby.
Yes, I think
the score is 2-1.
What we saw in the first
Hopefully
half,
we win.
A focal point of attack.
2-1 to Atletico Madrid.
Rodrigo will play alongside Joselu, and then will be at the head of the midfield diamonds, which in the first half he was.
We have Bellingham in the middle.
Playing down the left, playing the centre.
Finally, about time, man.
This will see Bellingham playing the position he has been occupying for Real Madrid, playing in midfield, running towards the ball, running towards the box, getting himself into the penalty area.
Early chance for Morata, and he's done it again. Exactly what Carlo Ancelotti did not want after bringing on his replacements. Koke's on the bench, but he's come running to join the celebrations because Atleti have a 3-1 lead. It's another delivery, another header, and another goal. That's what it means to Morata.
30 seconds into the start of the second half, and again, it's familiar to the first half. It's all far too easy. And it's Saul again. He delivered the cross for Griezmann. He delivers the cross for Alvaro.
Where was Rudiger?
It's a similar
Where was Alaba?
As well, where it's
what
not
the?
driven in. It's not whipped in. He's avoiding near post defenders, and he just clips it towards the far post. And
again, bro, there was nobody there. You should have went up
he's
to him.
Retreating. He's running backwards, and again, it's very difficult to generate the power. It's a very similar
just
finish.
Looked at him.
Glances it again to the left of Kepa in goal. Simeone absolutely delighted for him and for his team.
It's all right.
What's
down by 2 again. Okay, now.
What a start to the second half for Atletico Madrid, who know that Real Madrid were 1-0 down at the break against Real away last weekend. Strong second halves have been his team's recipe for success this season.
I'm telling you, Ferland Mendy got a start now.
Real Madrid this campaign. Modric taken off at the break, replaced by Joselu. Before Joselu can even finish tying his boots up, it's 3-1.
We need Brahim too.
We thought
Brahim would have added more.
A
little bit of spice.
Alongside Joselu, it does appear now as if Ancelotti has spoken to the
but
left
who
back.
Would Brahim sub out?
Making sure
I wouldn't
he's ready
sub
for
Rodrigo. I don't know.
Frank Garcia.
Valverde, I guess.
Bellingham.
Or Camavinga. No, Valverde, I think, they go out.
They need all the powers of their recovery if they're to get back into this one, Madrid. Valverde.
Just cross it in there like they did. Make the same play.
It's been an absolutely stunning 49 minutes of football. A real treat. It is the 21st meeting of Diego Simeone and Carlo Ancelotti. No other coach in La Liga history has taken on Cholo.
If I go
more
down
often
now
than
to
the
get my
Italian.
food,
They
do
know
you
each
think they
other
will
well.
score?
They know one another's teams well.
I'm gonna let it hit 50.
There is a healthy level of
Out of my
mutual
way.
respect.
50th.
Not very often Simeone come on out on top.
Yeah, because he sucks.
Witsel away. Kroos.
Yup. Put it in there, man.
Vasquez with the delivery.
Oh, yeah.
Blocked by Lino. It's another free kick given away by Griezmann.
Stay up.
Real Madrid are going to throw everything at it now, aren't they? They have to. They have no choice. Don't make play into the hands of Atleti. Atleti show vigilant defending.
Jude, cross it back,
towards Bellingham. Set it back for Toni Kroos, blocked by Griezmann. Camavinga keeping it alive. All the football happening in
I'll be back.
the Atletico Madrid half at this moment in time. Carlo Ancelotti thinking about another change.
See, lovely reverse pass there from Griezmann. It's a delightful cross. So often now you see players get into that position, they concentrate on whipping it, wrapping their foot around the ball. And it's a delicate little chip, little lofted cross towards the far post. I'm assuming it's something they've worked on in training, because that's 2 goals that have come from crosses exactly like that.
Well, all 3 goals have been very similar, haven't they?
We had the right foot in swinging cross, didn't we, from Semulino, from Morata's first, but the second and third goals are very similar, and the similarity between all 3 is the 2 centre-backs are nowhere to be seen, Mark, in the strikers.
Completely going wandering, and Alaba going crazy at every juncture, every time he turns around and realises that someone hasn't picked up one of the centre forwards who's just wheeling away, celebrating. Savic, Llorente, body swerve and moved away from Toni Kroos, but got a whack for his troubles.
I think Atleti would be interested to see whether they learnt a lesson from that first half. They thought they had it sewn up at 2-0. Real Madrid got back to 2-1. It was almost looked inevitable that Real Madrid were going to get an equaliser before the half-time break.
We'll get it again.
The danger now, Atleti. Should have been anyway. And I think it'd be interesting to see him.
Don't understand.
Concentrating now. The defensive players on doing their job and doing their utmost to keep it at a 2-goal advantage for as long as possible.
Kept a little bit wayward with
see
his
what
clearance.
I got. Need some chicken and pizza terasi. If you don't know what it is, you know. I don't gotta explain.
Right, so dispossessed.
You know,
Trying to keep
type
it
shit.
alive, does brilliantly. In the face of Rodrigo, who's
This chicken is not
had the greatest of 52
burnt,
minutes.
alright? That's just how I like it.
Witsel,
Mind your business.
Griezmann, Bellingham.
I know it's kind of dirty.
This game
It's not even
means
dirty
a lot,
like what?
a lot to the people
Dust.
of Madrid. Atleti did go 14 years without winning a derby. Even the Madrid fans got bored with it. But Diego Simeone breathed new life into it when he came along. They've won 10 of the subsequent 36 derbies played over the last decade, but only 1 of the last 14 La Liga meetings.
14.
I must admit, when I saw that stat today, that crept up on me, because they're always competitive.
You remember last season when we did this game, that late dramatic goal from Alvaro Rodriguez. which spared the Madrid blushes. They always seem to find a way to get something from the game against their city rivals. Can they come back from 2 goals down for a second time?
The one game they won, Real Madrid had already won the league and were getting set to play and beat Liverpool in the Champions League final. So
You say it doesn't count?
no, it counts, of course. No, of course it does. But if they win this tonight,
It's massive.
massive.
It's massive for them.
They're 2 goals up and they have a corner. Griezmann to take it.
I mean, to
Hermoso
beat Madrid,
is kissed
it's
it on the
massive,
crossbar.
right? They're like the best team in the
That's a big
world.
chance.
If you beat
It's difficult
us,
header. Again, it's generating
you're
the
gonna be the
power.
front
He goes
page,
for the
baby.
Loop header tight towards the far post.
But I think
It's
Kepa has
Kepa.
been poor.
Just a little bit too
Defending
much on
wise,
it.
we've been poor.
You see it clips the cross.
I don't
there.
know.
I mean, Simeone will achieved not just facing Real Madrid, but since he's been at Atletico Madrid, it's his 13th season. It seems like an age. It's been a massive adventure, couple of titles, runners up twice in the Champions League, 2 Europa Leagues, that Copa del Rey you were talking about. And last season it did look as if it was going to be his final season, but they responded well in the second half of the season. I'm glad. I want to see Atleti making it a 3-horse race at the top.
So Mendes coming in,
Just tighten things up at
Nacho
the top
and
of the table.
Mendy.
If it stays like this, there will be 6 points between the top 5.
He has to be the most important
So
person
we're
in the
playing
history of
defensive
Atletico
now?
Madrid, doesn't he? 2 league titles
After
as
down
a
by 2?
manager. A double back in
Alright,
95,
Carlo.
96
Do
as a
you in
player.
it? I believe.
It's certainly a
I'll
contest
back
between
you
him
up.
and Luis Aragonés. But that's the importance of Diego Simeone to Atletico.
And this cross is steered away by Hermoso. Rudiger.
Atleti was a very different club before the arrival of Diego Simeone, that's for sure.
You're a boring club, that's why.
Carlo Ancelotti obviously is not happy. He is about to bring on 3 players: Ferland Mendy,
Ferland
Nacho, the
Mendy.
club captain, and Aurelien Tchouameni. Vasquez. Slowly waiting in the centre. It's a bit too high even for him. He is very good in the air. Hit the frame of the goal in midweek.
See that attempt from Mario Hermoso. Kepa, full stretch.
Come on, Mendy. Show them why you should start.
It's Lucas Vasquez who comes off. Nacho goes to right back.
Nacho right back, bro. Please, man.
Fran Garcia
Stop with this
replaced by Monti.
bullshit,
That's
man.
an obvious change.
Nacho is a right back. It's crazy.
And Camavinga switches out for Aurelien.
Mendy
Tchouameni.
look good in that jersey, I'm gonna lie. It's my first time seeing him start. I mean, this is his first game back, right?
More
I believe.
substitutions made by Carlo
He
Ancelotti
was injured.
already, and we haven't hit the hour mark yet. It's not going well. Mondi leaving it for Rodrigo.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Trying to steer it back to Rodrigo, just lost the ball under his feet.
That's why Mendy's starting. Go back, Mendy. Look how fast this motherfucker is, man.
Alaba. Missed by Valverde. Nacho. Bellingham.
Nacho, go back, bro. Look, Mendy again, overlapping.
Rodrigo. Toni
What's Fran
Kroos.
Garcia? With overlap. Nowhere to be found. He was ghosting the whole game. I didn't even see him.
Valverde with the cross. Witsel will deal with
I
that.
saw him in the replay when they scored against us. That's the only thing I
There's a
saw.
collision between Nacho and Samuel Lino over on that far side.
Nacho trying to make light of it. He comes down the back of the ankle, doesn't he, on Samuel Lino? Nowhere near the ball, I have to say.
This is spicy.
He's taken the captain's armband now. Man who is a one-club man. this summer's new club captain. Signed a new one-year deal in the summer.
1 year, right? I believe.
It's his 14th season, and he's played so many games because he has the ability to play left back, right back, centre back. Model professional, as you said, a one-club man, and Real Madrid through and through. I'm not entirely sure what difference those changes are going to make to the lineup of Real Madrid. Like for like in terms of the two fullbacks, Chouameni coming on for Camavinga.
Witsel. Witsel into the centre, and then steered out towards Morata. And they're in a good position. Look at the space on the far side for Lino. Griezmann goes wide to Llorente instead. On the overlap is Molina. Back to Griezmann. It's still Griezmann. It's blocked this time by Chouameni. Savic is penalised for the way that he won the ball from Rodrigo.
Atleti have the ability to take the heat out of the game by keeping the ball, keeping possession, because they have that ability. They've all got so many good players who are good at passing the ball, one touch, two touch. The movement off the ball is good, the movement off the ball is enthusiastic and always correct. They can really keep the ball and take the game away from Real Madrid, and in that frustration from Real Madrid, space will open up and there will be further chances for Atleti.
3-1 the score.
That was a long way of saying Griezmann shouldn't have shot there from long range, and it easily got blocked.
I'd followed you. So, Rodrigo.
Not a foul.
Prevented by Llorente from going further.
Mendy, look at how Mendy physical. Yo, what? That was shoulder. That's 50-50. Puta madre. That was 50-50, man. That's a foul.
It does emphasise the thinness in the squad of
Look at this.
Real Madrid in terms of attacking.
He tried to body Mendy, but Mendy didn't even budge. Mendy is physically strong. Like if it's FIFA, I would have given him like 90 physical, 92. He's strong.
Loads of defenders and quality midfield players and quality defenders. In a 60-game season, which is where Real Madrid hope to be, internationals on top of that as well. Relying on Joselu as the...
Come on, we need one. We need one. That's all we need right now. We need one.
And maybe utilising...
Don't even try to win. Just get one. One goal. One goal.
It's a big ask.
They have to, I think...
Take Valverde out.
In January for someone.
Sorry, but... It's been off. It's been an off game for Valverde.
It's the third goal again.
It's that lovely little flip, isn't it?
You gotta keep it playing the same shit over and over again. We get it. We saw the goal, man.
Retreating, pulling away from the defender towards the far
fucking
post.
rat, man.
The analysts have done their work. Simeone's done his work. The strikers have finished it off.
Molina. Cross in towards that near post. No, Morata was attacking the back post. Kepa comfortable to claim. Never been much love lost between these two clubs. Atleti were formed 120 years ago by a bunch of Basque students who were appalled with the way that, at the time, Madrid FC played their first Copa del Rey final against Athletic Club. So they formed what was initially a subsidiary. Here's Rodrigo.
Good chance. Good effort. Good effort. Good effort. Good effort. Keep it going, lads.
Went on to become the club we have today.
Rivalry that we have today, thankfully. So derby should be, shouldn't it?
Too right. Kroos's corner. Ball in towards that.
Chouameni.
Chouameni believes that came off a red head, and it is another corner.
There's no red
They
head.
never give up, Real Madrid, despite playing so
Never give
bad
up.
in this match. They know the
Never,
next game can
never.
really pivot in terms of
What's that
initiating
mean?
a comeback.
Never give up.
And
Never
let's
what?
back under pressure again.
Never back down.
Still
Never
believe
what?
the team in white.
There we go. That's the one, isn't it?
Against all odds, I have to say.
So we're going towards it. It's actually headed by Rodrigo, but doesn't quite keep it in.
And we shouldn't forget to mention the injuries, the long-term injuries to Real Madrid. We've talked about Benzema leaving quite suddenly. Thibaut Courtois is going to be out for the majority of the season. Eder Militao is going to be out for the majority of the season as well. Hence the reason Kepa was brought in at the last minute.
But none of those really mitigate why they haven't gone out and bought a striker. We explained that away in the first half by just highlighting the long-term plan. Bellingham feels he was squeezed between Morata and Witsel. He's not happy about it. This is Kroos.
Referee is on some bullshit. Shoot, Valverde, fuck it.
Aimed in towards
Joselu!
Chance to bring it down, comes back to Rodri.
Oh!
It's blocked brilliantly.
Tchouaméni!
Not far
Something
away.
flew. Is it the rice? One of the rice flew.
Two great chances for Madrid in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, not far away on 3 occasions. Salou does well.
Damn, Tchouaméni almost scored on that one.
Ball up, Rodrigo.
Tchouaméni, Rodrigo, Joselu, they all almost scored.
Clipping the ball
in the same sequence as well. There was like 3 chances in the same sequence.
Savic with a great block. Tchouaméni with a fantastic effort. Oblak at full
Keep
strength.
going, Tchouaméni. I know you can do it, man.
Target, he has it covered.
Now Molina is replaced by
The world
Cesar
champion,
Azpilicueta,
the world champion. Please don't
former
say
Chelsea
that, bro.
captain. Started 2 of the 4 league games before tonight. Said he was excited to play in a Madrid derby for the first time, and he gets his chance.
Oh yeah.
One of the only ones of the back line that came away with any credit from last week's performance against Valencia in the Mestalla. Cross from Joselu. Not the greatest of clearance. Bellingham trying to get beyond Llorente.
What did he not shoot?
Still going, Bellingham. Valverde. Joselu. And it's Griezmann back there helping out his team. Look how many red and white shirts were back defending and trying to plug the leaks.
Look a little bit ragged now, Atletico. Hence the reason I think Azpilicueta was brought on to try and solidify things at the back, make it a little bit more organised, and I think will be slightly more defensive than Molina. That was a shoddy clearance though from Jimenez.
Cross takes a deflection.
Handball?
Can't get it clear at the moment. Tchouaméni. By Jimenez.
Slow things down, Tony.
Still Madrid come.
Yep, coming
They're
on strong
inviting
again.
pressure, aren't they, a little bit here? It's a yellow card for Furlan.
What?
Bondi. First appearance of the season for him.
He just goes through Llorente, doesn't he? Catches him on the foot. It was a half-hearted appeal for handball against Hermoso. I say half-hearted because not many Real Madrid supporters in the stadium, so it wasn't. It was silent. I was suspicious when it went so quiet.
Bondi making sure it doesn't squeeze through to Azpilicueta. Not too many white shirts inside the stadium tonight, but there's 1 or 2 red and white ones with hearts in mouths. We've seen so many penalties given for what looks like a spurious handball. We've sort of almost got to accept now that the lawmakers have decided that most touches of a hand, if it is slightly away from your body inside the penalty area, no matter the mitigating circumstances, are going to be given, especially in Spanish football and European football, and increasingly so in the Premier League.
I agree. I think that's how it's gone.
Ball into that near post. Doesn't mean we have to like it and
No,
be
but
fully paid up members towards it.
It makes it
but
difficult
that is the law.
for everybody to understand it, doesn't it? People that do this job, people that are watching in the stadium, people who are watching at home on television. When it happens now, we're just awaiting the decision. We all have our own opinions. But it's increasingly difficult to understand exactly what he's going to be given as a handball.
One of the frustrations, I think, for people who watch Premier League football on a regular basis is that there appears to be one interpretation in the Premier League and a very different one in European football. And whatever the resolution is, that's got to come closer together. A bit like, we were talking about this a lot last year, the amount of red cards that there are in La Liga, that gap had to close as well.
And it has. And I think that was a genuine attempt from the referees in La Liga, Referees Association, to make sure that wasn't the case this season.
Mondi into the body of Azpilicueta.
So one thing I hoped for was that. The other one was for more goals this season in La Liga, and it's a contrast completely to last season.
What are you going to ask Santa for? That's what I want to know. From Rudiger into Tchouaméni. This is Ferland Mendy. Rodrigo. Rudiger's one, you know.
Ooh!
Wasn't far away. It had on Black.
Good effort, Rudy. Good effort. Good effort. Very good effort.
Reason.
I'll be back.
You know, Black, he should complain more to his defenders. He's raising his arms after the attempt here from Rudiger. Again, I think Oblak probably has it covered. Maybe I have too much faith in Oblak, but I think generally he does get down and make those saves if they're on target. But it's twice Real Madrid gone mightily close, and not enough pressure being applied.
Toni Kroos, final substitution has been made. He has been replaced for the final 20 minutes of the game by Brahim Diaz, who was a success at AC Milan last season and got to the Champions League semi-finals. Here's another attacking option, one that we didn't mention earlier on. Had a spell with Manchester City, had a good spell with Milan. May well be that we have a big man, little man strike partnership now.
Corny ass boy.
He's a player that can play anywhere across the front. Normally we see him play in a wider role, but I agree with you. I think it's he will play slightly closer to Joselu.
Can we do it? Can we win?
Alaba. This is Valverde. Bellingham. Real Madrid probing, trying to prise open this very tightly packed and well organised Athletic defence.
Back! Oh, yeah.
Nacho. Tchouaméni.
Where was that
too
goal,
high.
man?
It's not the best of back headers by Azpilicueta, but it was a difficult one to deal with.
It was untightly defended from Atleti, though. Savic was urging them out, and all of a sudden he had a change of mind far too quickly, and they dropped deep. And uncertainty there from Jimenez. Uncertainty there from that challenge from him. Had to be timed really well. Went to ground.
Rodrigo's delivery. Knocked away by Hermoso. This is Valverde, sizing one up. Well, this is a tactic, isn't it, Terry? Real Madrid have a tendency, and if you watch them over the course of the season, you'll see that they shoot from distance a lot. They shoot from outside the box, but they do it with purpose. Not because they've just got the technique to do it, but there's always that chance of someone nipping in and getting the rebound goal, which has happened already a couple of times this season.
Yep, that's when we're seeing the striker's instincts, which I wasn't aware that Jude Bellingham had, to be honest. I knew he had everything else in his locker, but on that occasion when Valverde lines up to shoot,
should have been Brahim. There we go, that's Brahim.
Jude Bellingham was the one that was going to be anticipating any knockdown, any follow-up, any deflection. Seen the goal from Toni Kroos tonight, that was the perfect example of the quality of long-range shooting from Real Madrid.
Shoot!
Rodrigo. And there's a foul there after a collision on the edge of the box, which the referee is going to deal with.
It's interesting to see this one, because often when a player has a heavy touch and it gets away from him and he makes that lunge, it can be problematic for the the opposing player, of course, who's on the end of that challenge, and maybe for the referee to deal with. See, the touch just gets away from him now, I think. He goes on top of the ball, doesn't he? It's a unfortunate collision for both players. Clash of shins, if probably anything, and maybe Rodrigo might have just rolled his ankle.
No, you're not rolled the ankle.
Hazard. Sometimes you're going for a tackle and it doesn't go right.
We need you, man.
There's a collision and you get bumps and bruises.
It's painful. Let's tell you about more football to come on ITV over the course of the next couple of days. ITV4 and ITVX on Tuesday at 6:15. We've got UEFA Women's Nations League football for you. Netherlands against England, live and only on ITV4. Lionesses in action once again, the European champions, World Cup finalists.
Just looking at the replay there, Rudiger's all over the place. Alaba's close enough to deal with that, but doesn't. He's caught ball watching. Which you wouldn't expect from David Alaba. It's his 3rd season at Real Madrid. He had 13 at Bayern Munich, and he wouldn't have played 16 years for two of the top teams in Europe if he'd been caught.
Can we get one so I can celebrate?
Too many occasions, you know? But that has been a problem tonight.
I won't wake up my mom, I promise. Somebody score, man, for fuck's sake. Anybody.
Ball's loose on the edge of the box, and Mondi has tried to tease one. Was never really going to catch out Oblak from there.
I'm guessing that might have been a cross that's gone horribly wrong. I can't imagine for 1 minute he's thinking he can chip Oblak from that range, from that angle.
Why not, Mendy? Keep going. As long as we make chances.
It's good to see Oblak playing.
Keep shooting
on a regular basis once again after suffering a serious injury to his neck in April.
He wants a refreshment, doesn't he? Touch a cramp there for Jimenez. Worked it out today. He's a player that's always injured. He's a fantastic footballer. 285 appearances. This is his 11th season. He averages 25 games a season, which is about what you would expect and would guess from Jose Jimenez.
Well, Lino's gone down that left-hand side and caused problems again. And he's getting raucous behind that goal. Another goal would certainly seal it.
I end the stream. If they score another goal, I'm ending the stream. I do not give a fuck. I'm ending it.
Concentration key for Madrid.
I'm ending it. They score, I'm ending it. There's no way. I'm still watching, but I'm ending the stream. There's no point in streaming it.
Griezmann,
we lost.
A deep one. And Kepa Arrizabalaga just about got his fingertips on it. Llorente sending it forward, and Griezmann hasn't given up the chase yet. Goal kick given. He wanted the free kick.
A little glance.
No foul.
Glance behind his
no
shoulder.
falta.
I think there's enough of a push and shove here as panic from Mondi. Two hands on the back. Griezmann goes down a little bit too easy, but in real time it looked like it was a little shove there from
Can we pass the ball?
Real Madrid fullback.
Pass the ball, lad.
Llorente. Witzel. Nudge into the path of Mimosa. Was a bit behind
Oh
him.
my days.
And this is Griezmann. Good touch. Onto Llorente. There's two over on the far side. Lino is one of them. He's found him, but it was just a little bit behind him. It wasn't in his path. He needed that ball to come onto.
And also, again, it's two end-to-ends. Athletic can't afford that. They don't
Brahim.
do that.
Come on, Brahim. Break through.
Now it opens up and does give Real Madrid an opportunity on the break.
Brahim Diaz scampering away. Brahim Diaz stinging the palms of Jan
Good
Oblak,
effort, Brahim.
winning a corner.
I'm telling you, Brahim.
It was a quick,
and a little bit of
rapid breakaway from Real Madrid. came about because Atleti had committed men forward.
He was ambitious, expecting to beat Black from there. Black is in good form. It was a decent attempt from Brahim Diaz, as the player I was talking about that does miss
They're wasting
a significant
time.
amount of games per season. Looks like it's going to be needed to be changed. Running short of defensive cover as well, aren't they?
I'm not sure that Memphis Depay can play there. He is getting ready to come on. I think that's going to be the switch. Here's the corner.
Raise the eyebrow, Ancelotti.
6 white shirts inside that congested penalty area, and one on the edge as well. And the delivery didn't find any of them. Brahim Diaz. It's a second attempt to bring the ball in. Down by Joselu. Fires it against the back of Azpilicueta.
Yo, somebody just dive in the fucking penalty box. Just dive.
Madrid keep men forward on the edge of the box.
Make it look like a foul.
Tchouameni away from Griezmann. And then he's lost the ball.
Tchouameni, get back there, you fucking bitch.
Told to go on by Griezmann. And to run at Nacho. Skips past him. And loses his footing.
My guess is Jimenez coming off. Griezmann dropping back into midfield. Witsel going into the 3-man central defence. Memphis coming on and freshening things up. The top end of the pitch. Again, Atleti giving the ball away. Too carried away with the attacking play.
Can we win in 10 minutes?
They can't afford the game
that's
to
a head
open up,
collision.
even with 10 minutes left.
That was head
Plus added on, of course,
elbow
we could be
collision
looking at
right
20
there.
minutes
Oh,
left.
I know that hurt.
With a 2-goal advantage. So I was surprised that Griezmann telling Lino to run big and attack. Just
on,
turn
Rodrigo.
around, keep the ball, take the pressure
I
off
need
your
a
defence.
pretty ball from you.
Where's the fun in that?
Swing it in there, son.
Rodrigo's
Swing it in there.
delivery.
Perfect swing.
In towards Joselu. So good in the air. Valverde. Bellingham. Trying a cross which is clipped behind by
Come on.
Stefan Savic. It's another Madrid corner. Right underneath the goalkeeper, dealt with by Morata. Rodrigo.
What?
Push inside the box, but it's a push on a
He's gonna push
Atletico
on,
Madrid
bro.
player.
I'm getting frustrated with how we play. You know?
Ron Generous, wasn't it? He awarded the free kick there to Atletico Madrid. Rodrigo making a little bit of a back there, but I think Savic was all out, wasn't he? Determined to get ahead.
Well, here he comes. After injury, Memphis Depay. And a bright start, scored a rocket of a goal against Granada earlier in the season, which is an early goal of the season contender, wasn't it? And he replaces Morata. It's a like-for-like switch.
Correa looked next as well, didn't he?
Well, he'll have to be careful. He got sent off in the Bernabeu last season, didn't he?
But he's a really good sub. Really works hard. He's sharp. He's one of those impact players because he's so quick and lively. He generally does have an impact when he comes off the bench.
Raheem, just get it up there, Raheem. Just dribble
It's his 10th season, and he's never
your
been
way
a
through
regular.
there. Make your own path, son.
Here comes Brahim
Don't
Diaz.
cross it. Don't cross it yet. Cross
Trying
now.
to cause issues.
Perfect.
It's a deeper cross again. Azpilicueta
Oh, yeah.
chested down straight to Black this time. Better dealt with by Atletico Madrid.
Can you all see the score? Top left. I mean, the score is on the bottom right, but it's on the top left there.
Into the final 7 minutes. Bellingham.
Nice, Jude.
Diaz.
Brahim, pick it up there.
Aim towards Joselu, who chests it down. Still can't get the better of that Pilicueta. He does well enough to bring the ball away to safety. And there was a collision on the halfway line, which the referee says he saw, and there's nothing doing. Memphis is not happy about it. Snapped by Bellingham. Still Madrid come. Brahim Diaz. Absolute being marshalled by Jimenez. And it's a corner.
Ref, you already call a lot of bullshit on us, ref.
What Athletic don't want to get
You're not calling all this bullshit on them?
is a fight, a debate, a scrap.
Ill discipline.
Nacho. Brahim Diaz. Just it down by Griezmann. Nacho went flying in. Was broken to the far side. Samuelinho.
Mendy, get in there.
Lorente. It's a poor clearance. Bitzel trying to help out. This time a foul will be given. And the referee just trying to cool temperatures, calm heads.
No more calm. We're gonna play aggressive. Come on. Oh man, this is gonna look stupid.
To win the ball back quickly. Unless they're giving the ball away far too cheaply. They're not making ground. They're not getting up the pitch.
I need a haircut. I ain't gonna lie. I think that's why we didn't win, because I didn't have a haircut.
Now to keep hold of the ball when it goes.
Usually why we lost.
Not many people can say they've scored while sitting on the bench, but he is actually one of them. VAR awarding a goal that he scored after he'd been subbed last February in a game with Getafe. But it's off the bench and onto the pitch.
You know what's funny? Today my country lost against North Korea.
What you were alluding
The
to
under 23,
is
we lost
going
1-0.
to take place.
How the fuck do we lost 1-0 to a country that don't have a background in soccer or
will go
football?
into the centre half position. Jimenez
Like they don't have a team.
Correa will be an
Like a proper team. They're guys. They don't go outside the country, right? They only go outside the country for the tournament. But then how the fuck they beat us? They only play against each other. Like the North Koreans, they only play against each other. That's what I'm confused about, bro.
He's coming in euros. A really good buyout, in my opinion.
Interestingly, he's coming on for
How the fuck we lost to North Korea?
Antoine Griezmann.
So dumb.
Completely messes up my theory of Griezmann dropping back into midfield.
Is that them going to a back four? Or is it that Lino and Correa will flank Memphis Depay? There's a yellow card there for one of the members of the benches. Guillaume will still play as maybe a left back, with Bitzel as part of the middle of the three central defenders. And then you'd have Llorente and Saul in the centre, Pilicueta on the right, and then you'd have Lino and Correa as the outballs with Memphis Depay there through the middle. Once Lino's gone out, not Griezmann.
It makes more sense, doesn't it? Straight swap, fresh legs again.
So they messed up the board.
Yeah.
Which is why there was the row on the touchline.
Was it the guy who holds the ball that got the yellow card?
He deserved it.
Official.
Forgot to put the one in front of the 7. Galan then to left wing back. His last goal.
We don't have any defensive
was
structure in the
Huesca
first
against
half.
Real Madrid back in February 2021.
Our center back wasn't jumping with their striker when they crossed the ball, and I think that's why we lost. I mean, other than that, we play all right. We don't make any chance. Barely make any chances.
Finding Joselu.
We just lost
held it up really
on the
well.
process. Honestly,
Bellingham into
the
play.
process
Got
ruined
caught under
us.
Bellingham's feet. Trying to get the better of Llorente. There might have been a foul prior to that,
Yeah,
which
the
the
process
referee was
ruined
waiting
us.
to see if the advantage
Our
materialised.
our left back. Who's that?
That doesn't look good.
It was an impact injury. It's a fair chance it was, wasn't it? Two players closing in on him. Sandwiched between Griezmann and Savic.
He's shaking it off, Joselu. 2 minutes plus stoppage time to hold on before Atletico Madrid continue this wonderful run that they've had at the Metropolitano.
Stop with the smart ass pass, Rodrigo. I love you, but
almost unbeatable here at this moment in time.
Well, it's such a
We're not getting any goals, aren't we?
Lost 3-0 to Valencia. Everything was going according to plan. The points they dropped were away from home.
Well, this
0-0 draw
sucks.
at Real Betis, which is a
Mendy?
terrible result. Far
Mendy,
from it.
press him, Mendy. What you doing?
When they lost to young, youthful Valencia last week, that really came out of the blue. And it has been a tough week for them, conceding that goal with a goalkeeper scoring in the 94th minute to only get a draw at Lazio. It's been a tough week for them, but certainly if they hold on to this 2-goal advantage or any advantage and get the win against Real Madrid, they're back on track.
We're not, though. We're not back
I
on
think just
track.
tightens up the top of the table.
Shut up, bro. Y'all were quiet last year.
Up into
When we
fifth,
put 4-0 on y'all.
5 points behind
Shut
Real
up.
Madrid, but with a game in hand. Game in hand that was cancelled because of the storm earlier in the season.
Winning one game and already crazy high. Shut up.
Yeah, it's a head scratcher. There will be some inquest after this.
We mentioned the problem, haven't we? An abundance of talent in terms of defensive players and midfield players. Enough wide players. It's that centre forward position, and Jude Bellingham's goal scoring exploits at the start of the season have papered over.
Tackle him, Rudy.
Here he goes.
Fucking hell.
Trying to cause problems.
Ref, who's pulling his shirt?
Bellerin the
Man, referee
Balaga.
gonna be pulling bullshit,
It's into a
man.
dangerous zone, actually. How many minutes are going to be added on at the end of the 90?
Griezmann lunging in there, fed against Fede Valverde, 6. That's not bad. Not as high as we've seen on in some cases. I think Simeone will be satisfied with that. Ancelotti will be hoping in the next couple of minutes they can at least apply some pressure on Atleti and get one back. And see if their nerves stand up to the test.
Bellingham's flick on didn't quite come off.
Why are they so happy? They won one game. It's a one-league game. Why are they so hyped?
Why
the fuck are they so hyped? When y'all have this,
They certainly have.
when y'all have
Bellingham has
this,
done his first
then
dance.
get hyped.
He's settled in so well.
You get me? You get me, Atletico Madrid fan? When you have
I'm
this,
staying with him as his dad looks
when you have
after
this
Joe,
number,
who was playing
we have
today.
14 by the way. Right now we have 14. But when you have
There's
this
been
number
terrific interviews
and
with
talk
Laura
to
speaking
us, talk to us.
earlier in the week, and
It's the
it's been
one
pretty
game,
shocking to
brother.
everyone that he's
Chill.
coming counter with since he's been in Madrid. This has been a difficult and different experience for him. This is the first game that they haven't won.
The first game they've lost. They haven't even drawn, have they? Won all 5 in the league, 1 in the Champions League.
And this shit ruins my day, man.
It's a tough test.
Tough test, huh?
Playing the Madrid derby.
I don't think we're gonna go all the way to the final in
So-
Champions League if we're playing like this.
Not only is he in charge of the 25-man squad, he's in
I
charge
don't
of the
think
entire
so.
club and the 50,000
I mean,
people
look
in the
how we're
stadium.
playing.
They're told.
We're passive
Man
right
in
now.
black. Is he going to be a success tonight?
This is exactly how we play against
Means so
Man
much,
City,
you can see
bro.
there.
But even worse.
I mean, that's no different to what he normally does.
Man City one was
But
even
there was
worse.
a
This
little
one
bit
is a
more
little bit
feeling
better.
in that, demanding the crowd.
But the Man
sees
City
him over
game,
the line.
that was the worst
They'll need
game
to
I've ever
scrap and
seen my
dig in for
team
the final
ever
few
play.
minutes of this
Ever.
game.
Well,
Secure what will be just a
it's
second
also that
derby
game.
win
I wouldn't say
at
what
this
game.
stadium
Y'all know
since
what game
Atleti
that
moved
was.
here 6 years ago.
2012 Champions League
Might have a
semi-final
chance to really finish it off.
with
Memphis
the yellow
Depay
guys.
trying to get the better of them
I'm talking about
with a
Borussia Dortmund.
thunderbolt from the edge
That
of
was
the
the worst
penalty
game I've
area. He
ever
cut
watched.
inside Rudiger.
Not that because we lost. I mean, it is
The
because
right
we
thing from
lost.
Atleti, just leave the 2 strikers, let them get on with it.
Like, honestly,
The
that was the
players
worst
keeping the
feeling
shape.
I've ever had.
Either that, or they probably assumed Memphis Depay's not
But this is one of the worst games we ever had. Like,
Took it early,
Man
didn't
City
he?
game
Which
was
almost
the-
upset
was so
Kepa
bad. Like, I
Arrizabalaga.
couldn't even watch
Been
that
on
game.
target.
I mean, I was
He has the
watching
ability
it.
to score from that range as well.
You guys can see on my
You
YouTube
said
channel.
that goal early in the season
Check it out. Just scroll down a little bit, you'll see it.
against Granada was exceptional. was a rare occasion where someone shot from ridiculous distance, pinged it with the laces, and almost looked like they placed it in the top corner instead of just trying to hit the target. He drilled it in that top corner.
Room here. Galan has brought the ball some distance. Llorente.
We actually lost. We have 3 minutes. There's no way we're not gonna score 2, right? There's no way. I mean, I don't care if we're Real Madrid. There's just no way we're scoring 2. Especially against Atletico Madrid. Their defense is very good. Very
This is exactly right. It's what they've
controlled. Very.
I have to give a special mention to a player who's had a really
Oh,
tough
now
time
look at them.
the
They're
last
just
2 or 3
passing.
years.
It's alright. Tackle him, Rudy.
The creator of 2 of the goals tonight, and Sal in and out of the team, and
Don't
unsuccessful
get a
loan
red,
spell
though.
at
Chill,
Chelsea.
chill. We need you next game.
Prior to that, was such an important
We have
member of
Champions League
Simeone's
next, no?
starting 11 over the years. Still only 28,
There's 3 balls on the pitch at this moment in time.
but he's been magnificent tonight. He's worked hard, he's covered the ground midfield, he's come up with moments of quality. And I did wonder if the starting midfield lineup was going to be able to cope with Real Madrid's midfield. Koke just back from injury, Marcos Llorente and Sal, but they've dominated, they've been brilliant. And for me, Sal has been the standout player.
They're taking the piss, bro.
It's a hefty challenge on halfway from Bellingham. And he's going to find himself in the
It's not a red. It's not a red. Okay.
It's a yellow card for Jude Bellingham.
The referee was having a good think then, wasn't he? Taking his time. It's a late challenge.
He got a little bit hot under the collar in a recent game.
Yeah,
against
Bellingham
Ukraine
getting
for
frustrated.
England.
Me too, man. They're taking a
He
piss
has
out of us.
A bit of spite and spice.
No, I think again, similar to the challenge we saw in the first half. Jimenez, the studs are out of play, aren't they? But he does crash in.
There is a little bit.
It's late. No attempt to play the ball. It's an attempt to make a challenge, but it's late. I think it's the right call. I think it was the right call for Jimenez in the first half, and again for Bellingham.
Got an opportunity to speak English with Cesar Azpilicueta. Meanwhile, it's all kicking off behind him. There's nothing wrong with having a little bit of extra edge about you.
Yeah.
I think you need that if you're going to be one of the
totally.
very best.
Yep.
There's a bloke who used to wear that shirt who had a bit of an edge of him.
Yeah. 1 or 2.
Kill him, Bellingham. Get your red, bro. Get your first red in La Liga. Fuck it.
Until they turned up here.
Until Arda Güler come back
And he will be
or
loving
debut.
it. The celebrations
Can't
will
wait
go
for
long
Arda to
into
play.
the night.
Cannot wait.
The ramifications of this are, the deficit was 8. It could have been 11 if Atleti lost. And you're looking at 6 games in, Atleti's case 5, thinking, how are you going to close that gap? Not only to Real Madrid, but to Barcelona as well.
It's good
And
news
now
for
it's
Barcelona
completely
as well,
turned
this
around.
result, because it keeps them top of the table. The next fixture for Diego Simeone's men is Osasuna. It's Las Palmas for Real Madrid.
And just like that,
Atletico
we
Madrid's
lost.
remarkable home run continues, and by furthering it, Diego Simeone and his ultra-committed team end Real Madrid's 100% streak. Carlo Ancelotti's men beaten for the first time this season, and after comeback victories and late goals have saved them recently, you can't really say that it hasn't been coming. It is a super boost for Atleti, who closed the gap to their city rivals to 5 points with the game in hand, and maybe those hopes of challenging for the title aren't that far-fetched after all. What a wonderful night's football at the Metropolitano. It's finished Atletico Madrid 3, Real Madrid 1.
Let's see. Who played the worst? I don't know why we started him. I don't know why we started him. Why? 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 Why Vasquez or Garcia? They were so ass. We have the captain Nacho, bruv. We have Fairline Mondi. Brahim Diaz is what I'm saying too, man. Total shot 20. There's no big chances. I'm just saying. Just saying. Still 10 behind us, so. Alright. Thank you for joining me in this depressing ass stream. I hope you'll come back for the next stream, whenever that is. You know? Hala Madrid. Depressing ass stream. Hala Madrid. Goodbye.